Wow, listen to that smattering of half fucking super weak applause. Oh, wow, impressive. Very low music.
Oh, I was contemplating suicide.
Is that how loud the music's going to be tonight? Was that the start of the big show that everybody's here to see? Blam, blam, blam. Woo-doo-doo-doo. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Now you do it. Perfect. Way to do it, Brian. Scoot over more that way. They fucked everything up again. Every time I don't come out here and check yourself, you gotta do it yourself. Make some noise, you fucking Monday night freaks. You could do better than that. You could do better than that. Why are you being lazy, guy with the beard? There you go, you motherfucker. I'm serious. I demand fucking respect. Hello to the people on live stream right now and on Periscope watching from all around the world. If you're watching from Houston, Texas, guess what's going to be in Houston, Texas this Saturday night? This show, Kill Tony, live from the Come and Take It Fest in Houston, Texas this Saturday. So you might be finding that out on the internet right now. Live audience, welcome to the show. I'm pumped. This is another fucking half a Monday night show. You know what I mean? Feels good in here. I don't know what happened before I came out. You guys are out of it. This doesn't seem like a real show to me. Did something happen? Anybody want to speak up on behalf of the audience? Why you guys think you feel a little uncomfortable?
It's
Superman?
It's Trump week.
It might be that. The Comedy Store is crazy, and the door guys here are all comedians, and they're very funny. And when I arrived tonight, one of them was like, there's a great view of the supermoon out back, and another one had his pants down. With his balls out.
That's why it's
and
super.
He was looking at me from through his legs.
Yeah.
With full eye contact, which is their version of the supermoon. So it's the kind of fun we have here on a fucking Monday night. You know what I mean? Real comedy supermoons and shit like that. I'm excited about life, Brian. No other gigs to promote. I'm done. I was in New York City, Australia, all that blah, blah, blah bullshit. And then I'm taking December off in Los Angeles, just hanging out here.
You deserve it, man. You had one of the craziest years ever. Started with your special in January. This whole year, you've been out of town.
Gosh darn it, Brian. I like what you're talking about right now. It's been an amazing year. One of my favorite things about my life, though, is this show. Everybody knows that. An hour and a half every single week. Again, you are at, live audience, the #1 live podcast in the world.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a weird delay in this room tonight. We have our house artist, Ryan J. Ebelt, the maker of this poster. He's drawing tonight's episode, already hard at work, literally drawing on a blank piece of paper. What you're going to see at the end of the show is tonight's episode. Let's just get it going, shall we? We have a band. We have a live band. This is unbelievable how much fun we have. Put your hands together for the Kill Tony band. It's Reagan Watkins and Joel Jimenez, everybody. It's a UFC entrance this week. That is fucking hilarious. All the way, they have the tube tops. I guess they all decided to be female UFC fighters, is what I'm catching on to. They have orange rinds, orange rinds in their mouth to signify mouthpieces. And they also literally had to draw abs on their bodies because that's how unhealthy the Kill Tony band is. Obviously, only, as you can tell by Jeremiah's body, they only use fruit as props. Pat, could you have perhaps gotten a bigger piece of orange in your mouth, you think? I love this.
I ate mine before I got to the stage. Couldn't resist.
Wow, aren't you adorable? We always love when Jeremiah shows off that gut of his. For those of you that don't know, it's one of the fun running jokes of the show. Sometimes it is exposed, and it bounces when he laughs. There it is, right there. Perfect example for you, if you're wondering what it looks like.
Red man! What are you doing?
You do have pigtails tonight, so you have pigtails and a pig front.
Will you turn up this mic, Red
audience tonight for some reason. Like, you guys are very unreactive to everything.
Low energy.
Did you guys take a bus down from fucking Russia or something like that?
Red Band, will you turn up this mic a little bit?
Oh shit, Jeremiah.
I got
More
something.
volume.
I got something to say.
Uh-oh. Big announcement coming.
I keep going to different cities, and I'll have Death Squad fans come up to me, and they'll pull me aside. They're like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" They're like, "Hey, man, you're not really fat, all right? Tony's just giving you a hard time." And I'm like, "You are my favorite."
Yeah, and to those people I say, come see the live show.
Red Band, stop with the pig noises. You hurt my feelings. I dressed up as Miss Piggy a couple of weeks ago. Now you bring that back to pig sound effects.
What are you supposed to be tonight? Is that a specific fighter?
Yeah, I'm Ronda Rousey.
Oh, I love that you go with a deeper voice for Ronda.
Yes.
Oh wow! I guess Ronda's never gonna do this show. There you go.
Took a few licks in one of the last UFC battles, and just training hard to get back into the octagon.
And Joel, who are you supposed to be?
Raquel Pennington.
Raquel Pennington, he said.
Oh wow! And Pat, how about you? Are you a specific
Hello,
fighter?
Tony. I'm Johanna.
Oh wow! It's Joanna. It's Joanna, but I like your style.
Tony, I've been liking these Instagram interactions you've been having. I've got a little crush on you, Tony.
I guess that's public now. Thanks, Joanna. It's true. I guess we have been communicating via Instagram.
Yes, a little bit here and a little bit there.
Breaking news, I am very good friends with your current strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I hate this audience so much. It's like, do you guys know what show you came to? Like, is this weird? What is it? Somebody say something. Guy with the beard. What do you think the audience's problem is tonight? Was it Pat's pre-show warm-up?
Hey, can you do that? Can you do that?
That's how it feels. That's a little pretty good.
Can you do that sound effect again, Red Band? No, wrong one. Wrong one, Red Band. The breaking news one.
Uh-oh.
Breaking news, live at Kill Tony. The audience is doing the mannequin challenge, everybody.
You are absolutely right. That is
that kind of applause break. You can't do the wah-wah sound effect whenever it gets an applause break, Red Band. Now you and I have some beef already. It's back on!
It is true. Red Band is a little trigger happy already tonight.
I'm sick of your pick noises, Red Band. Your buzz. I've been back for 30 seconds. It's starting to weigh down on me a little bit.
Oh, geez. See, you didn't need that one.
Okay. All right, Red Band. I see how it's going to be tonight.
All right. You guys are out of control. You guys ready to meet tonight's guests, huh? You guys like comedy guests? Is that what it is? This might be the least rock and roll episode of Kill Tony that we've ever had. Comedians, you feel it? Shitty audience?
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys better fucking shape up. If you guys need to order shots of tequila, raise your hand right now. All right.
This guy's got the right idea. He's eating a chocolate chip cookie in thongs right now.
In what? What's that?
Thongs. Flip-flops.
Oh, those kinds of thongs. I gotcha. Yeah, those are flip-flops. Where are you visiting from, sir? Orange County. Fuck yeah, the long trip. Like so many of our Kill Tony fan base.
Awesome.
All right, let's meet tonight's guests. Always two of the funniest comedians in the world on this show. This is two of our favorite returning guests. Put your hands together for the great Kirk Fox and Brent Morin. Yeah, what? Well, you know what that means. They just got blacklisted. Wow, and the first time in Kill Tony history the guests have missed their spot. And there they are, Kirk Fox and Brent Morin. Love it. Brent Morin. Kirk Fox. There they are. I love it.
Sorry.
Fuck
Good
it.
to see everybody. This is exciting. Wow. That's all I got. That was it. Is this on?
This is
Yeah.
on, right?
It's on, and it is lovely. Welcome
Perfect.
to
It
the
feels
show.
light.
Sorry, I blew that
feels
awesome intro. That was a lot of energy. I didn't know what was happening. I just saw you playing the sax well, and I figured that's got to be an intro. And I missed it.
How's
so
that,
I
Brian?
apologize.
Thank you, Brian. That's better.
Thank you.
That's why my opening line fucking didn't hit.
It was the volume.
Nice.
So welcome back to the show, guys. Kirk is coming in with Beet Juice. As
Got a
can
little
tell.
beet juice. I've been juicing. I feel strong about it. It's
You know,
beet juice.
you know when
feels
you
good.
drink beets, your pee and poop come out red.
Yeah, I've already tried it. Fucking, it does.
Very good.
It's a combo platter.
Just making sure that you know, because I've done that
I'm not
before.
drinking it for the health. It's for the fun.
Yeah. What do you think of this group of UFC female fighters that I have on the show tonight?
They look good, man. They seem to really believe in what they're selling.
As you could tell, that UFC
I don't know.
fighter
It's short hair that would give me a lot of fear. That's a lot of fear back there.
I mean, they're cut. They definitely got a pack.
Got the look down.
As you could tell, the UFC fighter with the saxophone is currently fighting diabetes, and losing round 5 deep in the octagon, which is also what you.
Your own
call
drummer
it
is
summit.
not helping your case right now.
It's true.
He's really just adding to it.
Jeremiah's a sexy man.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
What's left of him?
What does that mean?
You know.
Like I was like, no,
It's
that's
just
funny.
pain.
Wait, what?
He's talking about
You
what's
know.
left of you when you lose limbs in a few months from diabetes.
Oh.
They go gangrene and then.
Well, sorry, Tony. I already have staph infection from going barefoot for this intro. So, trying to just take this show to the next limit. Hashtag mannequin challenge. Hashtag wake up, you idiots!
I feel like they're visiting from somewhere or something. Like it's very bizarre. Maybe they don't. Maybe you guys just don't know how quiet of an audience you are. It's very.
Tony, I didn't know I'd be this close to a cymbal. We're going to either have to move him or me.
What if
not
we just
good for
move
my
a whole
tinnitus.
drum set?
Oh my God! Is it too loud, Kirk? Are you gonna be?
I'll work through it, but I'm aware of it.
Whoa!
Look at that strength.
Oh.
Can you play on that side?
Talk,
Hell
Better,
yeah.
thank you.
There you go.
talk about a symbol of solidarity.
I like that.
Talk about a couple of.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I was going to
There
do
we
a
go.
symbol wordplay, but then I saw that eat it, and I was like, I'll sit this one out.
Let's start tonight's show, shall we? You guys know how.
Yeah.
Over 50 comedians signed up for the chance to do 60 seconds on this stage, and then they get interviewed by us afterwards about anything. Maybe we talk about what they talked about. Maybe we just ask some questions about their life. Comedians, you know.
Is that a
60
toenail or a pick?
Oh, well. For you podcast. Okay.
Nice.
I'm not sure. Because it could have been his falling off.
For you podcast
When you say, what do you
listeners,
think? I wouldn't have asked it if I knew.
Kirk, just
Yes, sir.
follow through with whatever you're going to say. Just finish it real quick. Hold on.
Didn't I?
For you podcast listeners, there was something on the ground there while I was giving the explanation of the show. There 60 seconds, comedians. You guys know how it works. A lot of new names in the bucket tonight. You know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. Okay, well, we have volume on that, Brian. It's like,
It literally
The
says
joke-
meow.
the
on
joke
it, too.
isn't funny if you prove at parts that the sound could be better the entire show.
It's one of those episodes, Tony.
Why? Why can't it just be a good episode?
Supermoon Trump week.
Supermoon Trump week is the excuse of the week from Red Band on why the show isn't as good as it possibly can be. Reason number 2 is the audience. You better wrap it up in your 60 seconds when you hear that kitty, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Whoa, Jeremiah, get out of there. Come on. Man. Here we go. You guys ready to start the fucking show or what? Make some noise. I know it's hard for you. I know it's exhausting for you. Monday night having on the Sunset Strip. I know it's
Oh.
tough living.
I love that sax.
Let's see if this is real. Put your hands together for CJ Kelly.
See if this is real.
You! My name is CJ Kelly. I'm a son of a fisherman from the Florida Keys, and by fisherman, what I really mean is cocaine smuggler! Sorry, Dad, didn't mean to snitch on you, but that's just what us white people do. Getting out of time. I grew up on a boat, 78-foot boat. People tell me all the time, oh, must be nice. Must be nice growing up on a 78-foot boat. Listen, motherfucker, that's a fishing boat, okay? There's 3 bedrooms. You know how hard it is to build Legos in your living room when that shit's going like this? All right, times were tough. growing up in Florida, right? We just legalized it, actually, which is great. But growing up in Florida, weed is a huge crime. People in California are what I like to call weed privileged, okay? I didn't get to go to candy shops growing up and pick and choose what I wanted, all right? I went to a guy named Clarence who was 350 pounds with dreadlocks and gold teeth, and I got what I got. Even if it was oregano. Had to take that loss. Damn, Clarence, that's some really good shit, man. Thanks for making me wait 2 hours in the hood in Miami.
There you go. A minute from CJ Kelly. CJ, was that? Yeah. How long? Is that? How long have you been doing stand-up comedy? Tell the truth. Be very careful what you say. At this
consistently, part. Not very long.
Bad answer. Try again. Something better than not very long.
I started doing comedy in Boston in 2012, but I took a couple hiatuses.
Until today?
Until today.
Okay. So, all right, CJ, you really grew up on a boat?
I did. My parents are from Boston, and up until I was 4 years old, we used to go from Nantucket Island down to the Florida Keys.
Wow, that's like fucking super white privilege shit.
Yeah, I know.
I don't ever say that because I'm like super white privilege, but but that seems super duper white privilege to me. Like, oh, here we go. Fucking shit show.
Tony is gonna flip the fuck out. Tony is lost it.
Unbelievable. I mean, it's unbelievable.
This is the beginning of the end for
it's a
Tony.
big, crazy show.
Now, CJ, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
I kind of liked what you were talking about, but the fact that you were this character you created that you thought was funny, that you should just be telling the jokes
as myself.
As yourself.
Okay.
That way, if we're not laughing at you, you know it's you.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is your shit's good, but you came out doing all this, and it took us all away from whatever you're talking about. Your story's interesting, but just believe that you're interesting enough as yourself instead of whatever the fuck you were doing.
How long have you been in L.A.?
About a year.
About a year. What do you do for work?
I'm a waiter.
Where are you a waiter at?
A place called Lucille's Barbecue.
Lucille's
Oh,
Barbecue.
nice.
Where's that at?
There's a couple of them. I work in West Covina.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Fancy.
So do you live in West Covina?
Yes, I live in West.
So that's a long drive, man.
Yeah, I don't have a car either, so
He takes the boat.
Yeah, I take
Family's
the
boat
boat.
from West Covina. When's the last time? Does your family still go on this boat trip?
No, I got more bits about that.
You guys ever go on the boat trip and end up bringing black people with you to take care of your house?
Not quite.
What the fuck just happened there? What was that? I think I just had a, what is that? When a ghost jumps inside of you? I totally blamed that joke on the ghost. What was that? A fucking
You ever have black
exorcism?
guys come with you? Maybe
I like the idea of a ghost who doesn't know what the word possessed means, who jumped inside your body. It's like this person thing just jumped inside my soul.
Let's leave him without the ability to think of the word that just happened to him. Oh,
ever take a bunch of black guys on your boat? Like, what?
CJ, you come from a family that has a exorcism.
Was your dad really a drug dealer?
I'm not gonna say.
There we go.
But
That's
you did
it.
say.
Answer is yes.
Is your dad
No,
really
he
a
came
drug
out and
dealer?
he said his dad was a cocaine dealer.
Wow. Is
Smuggler.
it Whitey Bulger?
Not quite.
Not quite, but worked
Oh,
with
He
Whitey.
used to
shit.
get Christmas cards from his mother though, growing up.
I'm a little turned on.
You got Christmas cards from
didn't.
Whitey Bulger's. Your dad did?
My
got
dad did.
Christmas cards from Whitey Bulger's mother?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He's in jail.
Nice. Cover it up with drums.
Yeah.
These are all jokes.
It's like their Christmas card. They've all got huge bulges in the picture. It's like Merry Christmas from the Bulgers, and they've got giant mounds.
Okay, Whitey Bulger
on their
murdered a lot. I
pubes.
don't think he knows who Whitey is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's a boss. I watched a documentary about him.
It's a good doc.
Yeah. I was born in Boston though, so.
Right. And then you went from Boston to here a year ago.
Yes.
What did you do for work when you were in Boston?
I worked for a timeshare company, so I got to work at Fenway, the Garden, Gillette Stadium. It's kind of shitty work, you know what I mean? But
The perks are great.
Alleged.
You
money
got
was
to go to the
good.
games. The
money's
money's
good.
good.
All free games, yeah. it was
Nice.
What's your love life like?
good. I have a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
You met her out here?
I did.
At
Awesome.
Lucille's?
Not quite. Dive bar.
Dive bar.
Yeah.
What's your name?
She was a little heavy.
Want a
but it's
PBR?
okay.
You do any?
The whistle on the play. Hold on a second. We need to. That means we have to review something.
Did you just say she was a little heavy?
She's a little heavy.
You outvoiced.
Whoa.
No, but is that how you describe her to your friends?
Yeah.
Very smart. Heavy.
Yeah. Great coach. She makes a lot of money. Yeah.
Maybe that's the
We
one
see
you
that
should
in the
be
wedding
saying
vows.
No comment about.
You have the most beautiful
Don't worry that your
eyes.
dad's a
You're
cocaine
heavy as
dealer.
shit, and I love you.
She likes long walks on the beach, and she needs them. So CJ, if Heavy is Pig is out of control tonight.
I like CJ. I like the honesty.
Yeah, me too. If Heavy is the first word you use to describe her, what's your second word to describe this girl you've been dating a year?
Just a
Connected.
huge stoner.
Mexican.
Nice.
Wow.
In your face, Joel Jimenez!
The first time I met this beautiful, heavy Mexican woman.
That should be your opener. You know, I'm dating a fat Mexican. Just get it out there, but conversational.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It would
You
kill.
should just dance in your racism and not mask it with that cartoon you came out as.
Yeah, thank you.
Because that's what's funny to me. This guy,
Yeah.
I'd watched for a minute before I arrested him.
Thank you.
You have holes in your shoes.
I
Is
do.
she here?
I'm poor. I'm not very rich.
Okay, so Heavy Mexican. How about a third word to describe this, the love of your life?
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I should have had that one.
That's right. Take her.
Yeah, I think you might want to shuffle the deck a little bit, CJ.
Just. And we're back.
Just Heavy Mexican, horrible, terrible, the
Yeah.
worst, beautiful.
Beautiful. Just an emotional roller coaster for that one.
Wow.
How many
He
times
loves
have
me,
you
but
got
I
her
feel like
pregnant?
shit.
Brian tried to force something in there.
How many times have you got her pregnant? I mean, do you wear a condom? Or do
No,
you
we
just,
don't.
the sperms can't get in there?
Or is it one of those, because, I mean, the first word was heavy, so is it one of those situations where it's like, she didn't know she was pregnant type of, That's how it works with fat chicks. They don't find out they're
Is she-
pregnant.
is she
until
here-
it-
is
until
she
it's
here
like,
tonight?
It's
not here.
like, what the fuck?
She has 2 kids that
That's
are
that
Does she have a car?
She does have a car.
So she's got that going for her.
Exactly.
In her defense, though, it's a Flintstone car where she has to run at the bottom.
No, she'd be skinny then.
What do you think would happen if she got pregnant?
I would.
Wow.
Now, did you cover the mic like any of us gave a fuck what you were going to say? Like it was secretive?
Would she care?
Would she care?
Would she care? She heard what I was talking about?
Would she care? Maybe.
You keep covering up the mic.
I don't know. It's freaking me
I
out,
don't have a
though.
girlfriend anymore.
We're
It's
the only
fine.
podcast that has subtitles, by the way, so you're fucked. You're fucked regardless. That is a great slogan, by the way. The only podcast with subtitles. That's got to be like a T-shirt or something. Just kidding. We don't make T-shirts for this show.
Brian is having way too much fun.
Way too much fun. He just hits a button
Yeah.
every time somebody's done saying anything.
Hee haw! I'm like, what?
CJ, have you been doing stand-up a lot in town since you've been redoing it?
Yeah, I've been trying to, just either I take an Uber or the bus or get rides from my friends.
West
whoever.
Covina's tough.
Yeah.
You got cheap rent?
Yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap. We got Chatterbox out there too, which is all
You got
right.
Chowder Blocks?
Chatterbox. They got an open mic out there. It's pretty good.
Chowder Box.
Chatterbox.
Chatterbox.
It's Chowderbox up in Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chatterbox.
Chatter.
In West Covina, there's a club, huh?
Chowderbox is
a
like a
guideline.
yeast infection.
Oh, that's Brian. When you do what you do good, there's
If
nobody
not, it
better.
will be soon, Brian. You just keep fucking.
All right, CJ, any parting words? Anything else for CJ, guys?
No, just thank you very much, guys. Thanks for having me.
CJ, just be yourself, man. You're close.
All right, thank
Hell
you very
yeah.
much.
There he goes, CJ Kelly, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes.
You're funny. For some reason, I want to meet his girlfriend. Oh, you're just like he described you.
Except for that last part.
Told me all about you.
Oh, she better not be here.
Not as
That
fat
is
as
the end
you
of
want
that.
us to believe.
She's just in the back. She's like, ¿Por qué?
Oh, I love you, Jeremiah. I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Chris Wilmoth.
Hell yeah.
From deep in the back.
Ow.
Chris Wilmoth, everybody, come on.
I'm broke, like super broke. Today, this homeless lady came up to me, asking for $1. I was just like, it's really not in the budget. Right? And like, honestly, I'm from Pennsylvania. I don't feel that bad for homeless people out here. Like, it's November and it's perfect sleeping weather. Like, I share a garage with another dude, and I sleep on a futon. Homeless lady by my house, twin mattress, with a box spring. Sleeps under a bridge. Looks like a really, really cozy situation. I don't know, my sex life is getting like really, really pathetic. Like, I have to plan my jerk-off sessions. Like, my friends, like my married friends, when they would talk about like scheduled sex, I'd be like, that's so pathetic. And now it's like, yeah, I totally understand. Like,
Fuck yeah,
I had
Chris
to-
Wilmot. There you go. Welcome to the show, Chris.
what's up?
This is your first time here, right?
I was on it one other time.
You were.
It was the Doug Benson episode, though, so
That's probably why I
you
don't
probably don't remember. Yeah,
So, Chris, where are you from?
Pennsylvania,
Right. What part?
Erie.
We talked about that.
Yes, we did.
Very good. I remember now.
Do you really
Yeah.
live in a garage?
Yes, I do.
There's so many. You could just talk about that for 15
Oh, yeah,
minutes.
I know.
Somebody knocks on the door, you go like, press a button and wait there.
You can't slam.
That's
a
a
garage
real
door.
thing.
Yeah,
we
you can't
do.
slam a garage door. That's a good point.
There's a. I
It's
mean,
weird
there's,
you don't
there's
have a
also
good
a
sex
screen door.
life living in a garage on a futon with roommates. You think you have
Yeah,
a better
yeah,
sex
and
life.
I like my roommate is like gorgeous, like just
Guy, girl.
like light-skinned black dude.
Like, whoa. Oh, shit. Someone just
I like
went
the
through
honesty.
garage.
I
At
mean,
least he's not fat
I
and
can't bring
Mexican.
women around him. That's all I'm saying.
See, he taught you the art of fucking in a garage. He knows how to do it.
I mean, I've heard it.
Now,
but-
You can't bring women home to a garage because it's such small quarters that your baller-ass roommate will steal the girl from you? That's what you're saying?
That's what-
Take her-
doesn't he
Exactly.
hear you when
Her-
you come home when the garage door opens?
What's that?
Doesn't he hear you when you come home, the garage door opening?
Oh, well, there's like a side door.
Oh, okay.
It's all one room, so I mean, he hears it every.
Right.
Are there
That's
cars in
why-
there or no?
What's that?
Are there cars in there also or no?
No car. There's a car.
Just trying to get the picture.
Yeah.
Has he ever stolen a girl from you? Like at some point in the night, you bring a girl back there, and then all of a sudden she's just on the other side of the room fucking
Oh.
some other guy. That seems like it'd be pretty terrible. Of all the
I mean,
times,
if I was ever in the situation where I actually brought a girl back, then it probably would happen. But
If you can't even afford alcohol though, do you just turn the car on and wait a bit when you have
Yeah.
a date over?
let's get our buzz on.
Baby, just wait. Baby, just wait till you. Baby, just Baby, just meet me at 9 p.m. Baby, at the meet me at 9 p.m. Baby. No, fuck you, Red Band. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm finishing. You
I
wait.
didn't get
You
off
wait.
work.
You like. Baby, I'll meet you. Baby, meet me at 9 p.m. The access code is 9245. And stop when your head hits the hanging tennis ball.
I was
Tony, I have never seen
positive
anyone.
that was not going to pay off, but then it was very impressive. You really, that was
That
beautiful.
commitment.
I thought I was watching a guy have a stroke.
It was.
I really had
It was a stroke
anxiety.
of genius.
That was amazing commitment.
But anything that ends with a tennis ball, fuck it, I'm into it.
I mean, really
To just
good.
go, no, shut up, I'm not done.
My brain did go through it. There's a part of the machine where I do start trying to think of you try to think of everything that you think of in a garage, and I totally forgot about the hilarious tennis ball on a string. But Pat did not. Full focus.
That's my boy Patty Rager.
Is there a house there?
There's
Is
two
it a
houses.
garage for a house?
2 houses on the property.
Is there a washer and dryer
There-
in there? I mean, is it? It's
There's a washer and dryer in the in the actual house.
in the guest garage,
and
not
they,
the garage
they let
you
us
live in?
use it.
Well,
they let us
how
This
use
garage has a guest garage. That's fucking.
How
bad.
about,
Well, no.
how about the bathroom? What's the bathroom?
There's a toilet, and then there's like a 1 foot by 1 foot shower.
Is this in West Covina by any chance?
East
foot by
LA.
1 foot.
East
East
LA.
LA.
And then there's a
Wait, East LA. Are you sure it's not a
1
house?
foot by 1 foot shower? Do you have to stand on 1 foot at a time while you're in the shower?
Man, Pat with it again.
You could never fail like that.
I don't know. You know, I have a different sense of humor.
How long have you lived in this garage?
Moved there. It's been like 2 months.
2 months. Where'd
Yes.
you live before that?
Simi Valley.
Whoa, West
Yeah.
Covina style.
Yeah.
All right. What do you? We know what you do for work yet?
I can't say that because last time I was on this show, I said that, and my opinions don't line up with.
Cut it off before you had to pay for it, right?
So you can't tell
with
us
the
where you work?
views of the company.
What's the name of the company?
Microsoft. Shit.
It's called Nazi America.
I mean, you're working for a company that allows you to live comfortably in a garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I
Are you
can't.
really worried about keeping
I-
this job that keeps you in a garage?
I mean,
Comfortably
Yeah, fuck
with
them.
one roommate in a garage, by the way.
my roommate was
Fuck, if I lose this job, I'll be fucking living in the doghouse.
exactly. That's the real thing.
Fuck, I was in the house till I said something shitty, now I'm in the garage. Fucking by next
I'm
week,
not
I'll be in
making
the
any money
doghouse.
doing this shit.
I'm gonna work this job. I'm gonna save up, and I'm one day gonna have a shower that's 2 feet by 2 feet. Life's gonna be good. So you have a black roommate when he's 1 foot in and 1 foot
The
out
way
of
you
the
said
shower.
black was something about the way you said black.
Light skin,
I'm roasting.
like Drake.
I'm roasting.
Well, it doesn't
Snoop
matter
Dogg.
either way.
What?
It's the worst.
I don't
of
get
all
this
the
whole
things
light
ever.
skin thing. What is that? What does that mean?
Have you ever seen Drake?
Whoa.
Good point. All right, fair enough. No, I don't
That's
get
a
it. I'm
light-skinned
sticking by the
black dude.
story.
All right.
The ones that are taking over the world.
That's why the drummers sometimes never speak.
If it wasn't for the cops, I mean,
What does he do?
I can't. He works at the same place that I work at.
You guys work.
He
Fuck,
got
You
me
have
the
to split a
job.
garage?
Is that a startup company that hasn't actually started
Apple
yet?
started in a garage.
Well, and then they moved out of it though, right?
Apple was started. I mean, you
Hell yeah.
That's what every lazy guy who lives in a garage
tweeted
says.
that, and, it's-
Apple was started in a garage. That means I can make it too.
So is my Hyundai. It started in the garage.
Chris, any like
Well,
weird
all good
hobbies
points.
or like things that you're good at or something like that?
No,
Like,
no, that's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to.
Nothing else at all.
I mean, you're good at keeping secrets, man. Your boss when he fucking hears
Yeah, I know,
not
yeah.
good.
All right.
I like your cadence on stage, though.
Can
What's
you
that?
tell us?
I like his cadence on stage.
It is true. You have great delivery.
That's. Thank you for finally giving me some feedback.
Oh, whatever. No, don't.
He wants it.
Baloney. There's nothing worse than when you comedians come on and say,
Listen, how can we
Been two
how can we
episodes.
be
Happy to get
honest
a
with
fucking
you when you're
compliment.
keeping secrets from us?
Where's that breaking news button when you need it?
Yeah, exactly. Instead, he play the racial.
This just in. Kill Tony gives some actual feedback.
When did it become the feedback show? What do you mean feedback?
And also, everything we say, we're talking about your world, and they're laughing. So you're getting a shitload of feedback.
Yeah. How many garage jokes?
You have
do just
15
get?
new
Yeah.
minutes on garage humor.
Dude, the tennis ball bit, you close with that. You open with.
Yeah, it's true. That whole thing is a lot funnier. I mean, you know, I don't know why people take compliments.
I live in a garage.
as
My last
feedback.
roommate got run over. It's just fucking.
You
There's
have
a lot
good
of good
delivery. Finally, thank you.
I was dying up here without feedback. Good God, Chris.
Now tell us where you work.
Yeah. What's the company rhyme with? Hurry up and answer.
It rhymes with Troost Mobile.
Horizon.
Horizon.
Oh, wow, you're really. This just in, someone's really bad at rhyming. True Horizon?
Horizon.
No.
You know what's
Wow.
weird?
Did you get in trouble last time you were on?
I did.
Someone talked to you.
No, well, this
head
like
of
crazy
Verizon
woman emailed the set
Well.
to my PR department.
Whoa.
Oh, my
so
God.
so she was listening live, and she's like, "We can hear you now."
Serious?
Well, you did
hear
just call
you
her a
now.
crazy woman, so she'll be back.
Yeah.
Chris, we're gonna
This
need
set
you.
wasn't as.
We're gonna need
I
you to
didn't say
sprint
anything.
over to HR, please, and
Nice. I like that.
How bitchy is that Verizon guy on the Sprint network now doing those commercials? It's like, hey, it's
No.
such a little bit. Like, I hate
No,
that.
I
What a
support
traitor,
it.
right?
Take that money.
what a traitor.
Yeah.
Did that what the lady? Did she say anything about your set?
No, nothing at all.
No feedback?
No feedback
Come
whatsoever.
Jesus.
Come on! God, Chris.
Ridiculous.
When you have America's strongest and biggest network, you don't care about your employees having fun on their days off.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. I don't know.
Wow. So Verizon.
I don't work
okay.
for
well,
that.
All right. Chris, I just wanted to get the company name out of you so that they have that. Obviously, we reached our stop on this elevator, so this is not where you're going to get out, Chris. There he goes.
All right.
Chris Wilmot,
Good
everybody.
job, Chris.
Fun times. There he goes. He's on Twitter at The Real Brock. I don't know why he's The Real Brock. Why would you be The Real Brock? That's not even your name. The Real Brock on Twitter, Chris Wilmot. But he's The Real Brock. This looks like a fake name. How about Ben Bizune? Ben Bizuna.
Ben Bazuna.
Bazuna. Here we go.
Oh.
No?
Nope.
Here he comes.
Yep.
Is that a real human? Ben Bazuna, everybody.
Ben Bazuna.
Oh, I know him.
You guys ready for some urban comedy? I'm just playing. My voice sounds like this. I've always wondered why I sound like Chappelle doing an impression of a white person. And I realized it's because of my parents. Most people learn to speak from their parents. They kind of sound like their parents. But my parents are African. And when they talk, they sound really African. So at a young age, I made a conscious choice. I was like, not going to sound like you foreigners. And instead, I learned to talk from watching children's television. So that's why I sound exactly like Arthur the Aardvark. Just like, hey, DW. I just sound like that. Like I'm not even trying. Multiple people throughout my life have felt the need to come up to me and tell me I sound white. Like they'll come up to me and say, Ben, you are hands down the whitest black dude I know. Like they might as well be saying like props on your whiteness, bro. Like it's a compliment. It's not. It's like a really shitty thing to say. You're calling me the most opposite of what I physically am? That'd be like if I went up to a girl and I was like, Jenny.
Oh, finish it. All right, finish it, Ben. Finish it.
That'd be like if I went up to a girl and I was like, Jenny, you are hands down the manliest woman I know.
All right, Ben, I love that set. Very good.
Good job.
Ben Bazuna, am I saying that right? Bazuna?
Bazuna.
Nice. I'm
I
loving
was
that
so
sax.
hoping that the first words out of your mouth were going to be, I am the captain now. Or like whatever that line is, right?
Everybody, half the people. Oh, there.
He's from the country right next to me. I'm Ethiopian. He's Somalian. So
I love
yeah.
Ethiopian stuff.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
live right
A
next
king.
to
A king.
I live next to Little Ethiopia.
they got good food. It's true.
Naan.
You
I
live
love
next to-
They
Ethiopian
just fucking
stuff.
eat everything with their hands. It's amazing.
You live next to the rapper Lil Ethiopia.
Oh. Ben, that's cool. Were you born in Ethiopia?
I was born here, but my parents were born there.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Wow. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Awesome. That's fun. How long have you been on stand-up?
Like 6, 7 years.
Ben's one of the funniest young comedians.
Yeah,
in
Ben's
the
fun. I've
game.
seen him before.
Shows.
He's
That's
good.
incredible.
I love Ben Bazuna. I will say that publicly.
I love that.
I love Patty Regan too.
Yeah, how about some love?
By how much Pat knows you and loves you, I'm guessing you live in the Los Feliz area?
No, I live in Culver City. I used to live over there.
He used to live in a garage with a guy named Chris as a light-skinned black guy.
True, that was me.
How do you make your money, Ben?
I do Postmates right now.
Oh,
and
hell
then
yeah.
I also will edit things for people when they ask
Postmates
me.
is the food delivery one, right?
Yeah, that's where if you have a shitty car, you can like Uber, and they don't have to see your car, so you can just use it the same way as like an Uber.
But like it can be other things too. Like sometimes it's food, but they can like one time I bought stuff from American Eagle for somebody. Like it can be any store.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's cool. I use it.
You never
every
used
day.
it?
No.
It's
Buying
addicting.
stuff from American Eagle.
I don't know.
Yeah, who does?
Yeah. I need some cargo shorts.
2001.
I'm guessing the guy that took boat trips from Boston to Florida every year with his family. I'm in an emergency situation. I need a blue hoodie.
Do you have giant hoodies?
Yeah,
You have
we have a
big
very
hoodies?
serious issue. we're over here watching the Friends marathon, and
Have you ever delivered? Have you ever delivered something that you thought people like urgently needed?
I mean, the most like that thing I've delivered is probably someone was sick and they had me go to CVS and get them like
to get them American Eagle shorts. Yes.
it was like Sudafed and like soup and other shit you get when you have a cold.
What about the opposite? Anyone like shit? You're like, you don't need that.
Yeah, American Eagle.
Like, yeah, probably the American Eagle, or like just someone at like the middle of the day getting liquor. That's when I'm like, it's the middle of the day, dude.
At least
Yeah.
it's
Don't
responsible.
judge him.
Maybe they were getting.
Maybe
they're
he's celebrating.
Maybe they're planning ahead. I don't
That's
know.
true.
Yeah.
Brent, why are you so sensitive about
I don't want to talk about it.
It was.
Ben said he wouldn't talk about it.
I mean, I'm sorry. Well, you're
I was
not
watching Friends.
What goes better with Friends than cargo shorts and vodka?
Yeah.
What kind of liquor was it?
Got fucked up and took some weird turns.
Fuck, like, I'm like so bad with names of liquor. It was like some type of rum.
Captain Morgan?
Yes, the most popular.
Oh, God.
Trash people.
It's a sorority party?
Super trash.
Where was this? What area?
Yeah, where'd you have
was
to
this?
deliver it to? What was the
That went to a
airport?
garage.
Yeah.
That
It
went
was
to
like-
a garage for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
Captain Morgan's during the day.
It was like someplace in Westwood. It was college kids.
When you
okay.
dropped it off to them, did you go, I am the captain now?
You love this.
Super right there. He looks like the fucking guy from the movie.
He's handsome. No offense to
Totally.
the other
I mean,
guy.
you sound nothing like him, but
Yeah.
you can do that voice.
That guy's
Jeremiah can
working.
teach you.
I'm the captain now.
That's actually
That's
not
good-
bad.
good
It kind of made it
impression,
less
you
funny.
know?
Ben,
It just was a good impression.
So you're working at Postmates. You're a comedian. What's your living situation like?
Right now, I live in Culver City in a house with like 4 other comedians.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was talking about this yesterday with somebody. I had a flashback to it. There was a little while where I slept on a hammock. There was a little while I thought that was the wise investment at one point. Was like
Oh,
we
man.
were at like one of those like Sam's Club things, and I had like, I don't know, I think it was, I mean, this is when I very first started. And I thought that for some reason I was like just high enough to be shopping, and I was like, instead of getting like a nice air mattress or something like that, this hammock is like baller as fuck. I literally did it. And then I had to unpack it, put it together, and then you can't sleep in a hammock
You
at
can't
all.
have sex in a hammock unless the girl's ending up in the attic. It's like a
Look,
slingshot.
Again, it's,
Yeah,
all
I've
right,
never
you
really
goofball.
understood like sleeping in hammocks. Like it's like sleeping in a rope trap. You know, it's horrible.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like a crab or something like that.
Yeah.
And I also slept on a beanbag for a little while, which is crazy. I spent like a month or two on a fucking beanbag when another person had to take the couch in the living room at an all-comedy den like that.
Are you a cartoon character?
I was.
At one point in life, I was.
I thought I was gonna say a real world cast member.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. It really was. There was a period in time where there was like 5 comedians in a 2-bedroom apartment. There was one time where there was 4 of us in a studio. Yeah. And then
A movie
and
studio?
then I became, what I am now.
Did you have like curtains up to separate everyone, or was it just like
Ben, why are you asking me questions?
Because I'm curious.
What was it?
Do you have curtains up in there to like separate, or was it just like nothing? Like everyone could see each other?
No, it was nothing. But the good thing is that we were all starting to work a bit, so none of us were ever there at the same time.
Okay, that's good.
Hey,
But I
Tony,
do
how
remember-
hard was it to do that as a comedian, live in a studio with
I mean,
3 other people?
Charlie Rose over
Are
there.
any of them still there? Are you the only one that made it out?
One of them is still doing stand-up.
Tony, when you look back at that point in your life, do you reflect and you're like, wow, I've grown so much as a person, a comedian, and a realtor?
Well, the thing is that I think I was as great as I am now back then, but other people just hadn't noticed it.
Do you miss
know what
some
I
of
mean?
those days? Do you miss that time of your life, Tony? Do you think back to the
I
hammock?
do. I remember the first thing that I ever wrote on all of TV was the roast of our new president of the United States of America, Donald Trump. And it was my fault. Because if you look, the quality of the roast dramatically started increasing on that roast. Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe not. And he became president. What the fuck was my point? Oh, I remember watching that. I saw that for the first time. I was on the top bunk of a bunk bed in that apartment, and it was on the TV at the end of the thing. Crazy shit.
Now, Tony,
Bunk
would
beds.
you...
I was in a fucking bunk bed when the Trump roast aired.
Tony, would you ever switch from the top bunk to the bottom bunk just to get
I
spicy?
see what you guys are doing now, and I'm rotating us out of it. For a while, I enjoyed it because a lot of the listeners of the podcast don't get to ever really find out that much about me. But at this point, I'm going to change it around. Look what you brought out of the show, Ben.
I'm so happy to learn more about you. I mean, we don't know anything, you know.
Man, Ben is a really likable black
He
guy.
really is. Are you like, what are you? Are you like one of the Obamas or something like that?
I mean, I would love to marry Malia. I think that would be like a life goal. It would be so great. Like to just be like, I feel like if I
You're white enough, you have a chance.
Yeah. I feel like if I married Malia, I would change my last name to Obama. I would take hers.
Well, that's the kind of hope and change that I think the Obamas are into or something like that. All right, Ben.
The Obamas are into or something.
Anything else for Ben, guys? Any thoughts for Ben, Kirk?
He's great.
Funny. He's funny, man. What do you? He's
Yeah, you're
funny.
stone
He's got an
cold
infectious
Just keep
smile. You want to
writing
love him.
and-
Nothing can stop
Just
you.
keep writing and be yourself. I mean, what? There's nothing to attack.
You're going to be
You're
on
still
NBC.
black enough where I'm not going to attack you.
You're gonna you killed it tonight, and you're gonna absolutely kill it at every diversity showcase that you have for the rest of your life.
That's the hope.
Is that a different one? There he goes. Ben, can you say your last name so that I always say it right?
It's Bazuna.
Bazuna.
Rhymes with tuna.
Ben Bazuna.
There he goes.
They'll,
Ben
they'll
Bazuna.
change that.
shit
They'll
off,
change that last name.
Give you something a little catchier.
Ben
There
O-
he goes. Ben.
Future Ben Obama, ladies
Ben
and gentlemen.
Obama.
Ben Obama.
There he goes. That's got a good ring to it. Ben Obama.
I'm loving that sax, dude. That's great.
Fuck yeah. Jeremiah's lost 3 pounds since the start of the show.
Hey, Jeremiah looks good.
Oh.
Thanks, Patty.
Oh, you guys back each other up a lot. All right. This
Yeah,
person-
it's called teamwork, Tony. It's called a duo. It's called friendship. Heard of it? Yeah. Now, Red Band's got your back with the gay music. There you go.
Yeah, no, I know. I know how it works. Oh, this lady's leaving forever. I pulled a name out of the bucket, and this has really good handwriting, which is an interesting thing. You don't see that very often on this show. Put your hands together for Judd Zumwalt.
I'm done with science. I think scientists discovered everything there is, and now they're just making things up. They said that cows in different areas of the country have different accents, as if cows in the valley are like, mill? I don't think any of those kids in the Magic School Bus had their parents sign a permission slip. What's that? Your teacher wants to shrink you down and insert you into one of your classmates? You're homeschooled now. Y'all, I never understood the Charlotte's Web, they saw that web and they were like, oh, look at that. That's some pig. That's some pig right there. That's a terrific pig. Look at that pig. What about the spider that could write in English? I think that Don't Wake Daddy, the board game, probably has a pretty dark origin.
Wow, a very good minute.
Wait,
Just
Tony,
simple.
can I say one thing? You sound like Ben should have.
Thanks, Kirk.
You got it, man.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like he was unfrozen from a block of ice?
Thanks, Jer Bear.
Wow, what are you, Judd? Why do I feel like you've ordered American Eagle off Postmates before?
Man, I knew I recognized him.
Wow. I mean, you're just the coolest, huh?
Thanks, man. Thank you.
You would have
Appreciate
no
that.
problem getting laid, no matter how many roommates you have in any kind of garage.
Last
you just
time I was
fucking
here,
open
Tony-
up the side of the house and fuck everything inside.
Tony, last time I was here, you asked me a question. You were like, "How many girls did you stop fucking to come here tonight?"
Oh yeah,
I got
that's
home
a good
and-
question.
I got home
wait,
and-
take a moment to laugh at that, like the last audience did. How many girls did you stop fucking to be here tonight?
Tony, I got home and my girl was like, "Well, how many was it?"
Wow, I got you in serious
left
trouble.
you.
Fuck, she must be extra mad tonight because you left the house with her haircut. Where's my hair tie?
I actually did
Oh,
borrow
man.
this hair tie from her, Brian.
What'd you say? That is
He
her
borrowed the hair tie.
Yeah.
Borrowed her hair
shit.
tie.
I ran out.
Judd Zummel.
There's a baker's dozen around that head.
Looks like somebody scalped Anna Kendrick.
All right. Remember that tennis ball on a rope joke earlier, though? So, Judd, let's get into it. What do you do for work?
I'm a dishwasher.
Let me tell you this. Wow, okay.
Well, he's got the hair for
Just
it.
doing this comedy thing till that dishwashing gig takes off, man.
Where do you wash dishes?
Clio Hotel.
Where?
Or Redberry Hotel, the Clio restaurant.
Nice.
That sounds nice. Sounds like
But-
you're going to wash dishes.
Yeah. Can I plug something? I got a movie
yeah.
coming out.
You do?
Yeah.
What,
You can plug it at the end. Let's get back to the dishes.
Sorry, yeah. This is the dishes thing. So it's my...
Don't think we're going to forget about the dishes.
All right, cool. Let's talk about the dishes.
Now, did you work up to that?
No. That is... Dude, I don't talk to anybody all day because I don't speak Spanish.
Wow. Somehow that's more racist than that exorcism that happened to me earlier.
Well, it's not, I'm
Ran-
not talking to them because I don't like them. I'm just...
A s-
You ever? I feel like you wash your dishes in like slow motion and like the bubbles are like getting on you and you're tossing your hair. You wash your dishes on like a car in an 80s music
Do you
video.
wash dishes? Do you wash your dishes at home, or do you not bring your work home with you?
I do.
Do you have to wear a hairnet dishwashing?
No. They
No?
They don't
It's
care.
part of your contract.
I'm not touching the food.
You're like, you get that fucking hairnet.
They've
away
got
from
me in the
right
very back. Nobody can see.
Is there one? Is there one like plate that comes back the most? Is
Sorry?
there? Is there
That's
something
why they don't
people
talk to
order
him.
that
Looks
comes
like he's
back
coming
the most?
every time.
Brent
How many
Morin
dishes has he
doing
washed?
sexy
One dish.
dishwashing.
No, it's just nonstop. It's just kind of dishes all night.
Wow.
This one's
Dishwash.
done. We're closed.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
but we'll see what happens. I might.
I mean, do you actually wash them, or do you put them in a machine? What do you do? We got to
I
know what you're doing in there.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
just-
fucking
it's
interesting.
a giant machine.
What's your
dishwasher.
favorite dishwashing soap?
It's Dove.
Seem like a Dawn guy.
I'm
to
a
me.
Dawn guy.
Really? Wow, I nailed it.
No, I don't use the soap. I just.
You don't even use soap? That's how good you
I
are?
don't have to wash it. The machine.
Yeah. I'm actually one of the worst dishwashers in the history of civilization.
No, the machine is preloaded with.
Chloe at the Redberry Hotel. Let's
I don't even use
plug that
water.
again.
I don't use
If you're eating
soap.
at the Red Bear, you're dying.
The
I just
machine is
kind of look
preloaded.
at it, and it's
all good.
done.
Your dishes are clean when you eat there.
I got crabs for my tuna.
Now,
melt.
is this
Here's your dish. You
now is
bitch.
washing dishes? Is it temporary or something you want to just
I hope
ride to
it's-
the end?
I hope it's temporary. Yeah,
You could be one of the best in the world.
I could be.
When you say you don't use soap, What do you mean?
No. The soap's already in the machine. I'm not like.
So you load the machine.
Yeah. It's just a big machine, and I'm filling up pallets with dishes.
It's like a
and sliding
robot
into it.
job, right, guys? That's like a job.
Yeah.
Does anyone else
Soon.
have a robot job where, like, in 3 years, you know for sure an Armatron has your job?
Yeah.
It got a little quiet. I think some people have that job.
Sorry, robots.
Yeah.
Do you get tips?
No.
You
Oh,
don't.
No, I have a terrible job.
How long? Have
Oh,
you
we
worked
know
there?
that.
Just 4 months.
4 months.
Nice.
What did
Yeah.
you do before that?
I used to be a
Got a
PA
girl
and
pregnant.
a second AD on movies.
What
Oh,
did you say,
nice.
Jeremiah?
That's how shitty being a second AD is. If you're like, fuck it, I'd rather go wash dishes.
Yeah, it just made me so miserable. So I'm just, it's something I'm doing in between so I can find something. That
I used to wash
yeah.
dishes when I was younger, and it was just like I could listen to music, so it was more of just this. I just did this.
You were
and it was-
listening to music back then?
on my
or what?
CD
Like-
Walkman.
Oh my
My
god.
I listened to the Kill Tony podcast.
Tony, my first
tonight.
my first job was washing
So
dishes.
happy.
Yeah.
So you have to get up on like a
For
house.
real. One night, I was
Really?
like, I was 16. I said, I need a job in washing dishes at a Chinese restaurant in my neighborhood. And after 3 or 4 plates, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah. I lasted a couple
it's-
months.
So the fact
It's
that
the
you've done
worst.
it 4 months tells me a lot about your character.
I mean, I need to work.
You
So
have
I
to
gotta
like
live.
get. You have to like get up on a house and like. Do you use like Windex or something for like a direct TV dish? Are they different? Are they different dishes?
You gotta stop it.
Like, what do you use Windex?
But we got to
to
get that
clean?
dye out of your hair. That dye's gotten to your brain. We got to.
I have a different sense of humor.
That's what he says when things don't work.
That was a quality satellite dish.
It's funny, Tony.
I agree. I agree completely. Judd, so you're washing dishes. How long have you had this girlfriend for?
Just 4 months now. It's about the same
Wait,
time as
did
the
you-
dishwasher.
Did you meet her at work? Did you
It
meet
was
her
just
at
a
work?
great day.
No, I didn't meet her. She has a great job.
What?
Oh.
She works for UCLA.
Oh,
She works
nice.
for UCLA, dishwasher.
Dishwasher, yeah.
She was eating at the hotel. She goes, I'm sorry, who washed this dish?
He
And then
loved her. At UCLA, they actually use soap.
It's just,
you see my work?
just the plates breaking in the background as they make passion love. All right.
Only at the Redberry Hotel.
Judd, what are your parents like?
I only have my dad. My mom passed away, but my dad was he's military. He was kind of strict dad.
And then how old were you when you killed your mom?
Christ did it. What if it happened yesterday?
What if it did happen, though?
Let's find out.
She just
There's-
wouldn't clean the kitchen, so it's
It's a real
fucking-
live show. None
She
of these
wouldn't do the
questions
dishes.
were,
Do the fucking dishes, I'll kill you. That's the last thing you heard.
That's why I learned.
That's
how to
why
do
you're
dishes.
washing dishes now.
This is the part where we find out more about Judd.
All right.
Judd, I think you're going to do just fine.
Thanks.
There you go, to save it. Judd.
Oh, boy.
Okay. I don't think anybody wants to talk about the mom thing, including you. Your dad's a military guy.
Yeah, he's retired now.
Okay. What branch of the military?
Army.
Is he tough on you? Is he like,
Cut your damn hair, boy.
No, he thinks it's cool. He never wanted me to be in the army though. He just
Nice.
like do what you want to do. So
yeah.
He wanted
You
you to wash
certainly are.
dishes.
And
You certainly are doing what you want to
Yeah.
do.
well, I love washing dishes, Daddy.
Daddy, when I grow up, I want
he's
to
on
wash
board with the
dishes.
comedian dream.
Hell
He
yeah.
thinks it's cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you eat pussy?
Are you kidding me?
What if that wasn't a Charlie Rose interview where he just asked all those questions and goes,
He's
so
asking
do
me
you
to
eat
dress
pussy?
like a woman.
That's his entire diet. Look at this guy. He gets all of his vitamins and nutrients from eating
You're
pussy.
dressed like a female fighter.
Oh.
Tony, you know
want
you're
me to eat
good
your
looking if
pussy?
you're washing dishes and you're still fucking.
Oh, totally. This guy's no problems at all. Everybody else is like, oh, I live in a half a garage. It's like, no, you don't have any swagger like Judd Zumwalt.
I fucking
Judd
wash
Zumwalt.
dishes, no soap. I don't give a
Your
fuck.
local attorney.
I'm not going to fucking clean these things.
Yeah.
I'll load them like a freight train.
Conveniently at the Redberry Hotel, just right from work.
I
up
could
to
be
a
washing
room.
dishes at any hotel in America. I chose the fucking Red Bear
I left
because it's close. Just walk across the street
Yeah.
and start
I just
fucking
left
doing
work, went
dishes.
home.
They got the
Changes
best
straight.
pussy.
I feel like right before he exits his house every day, there's a hand-carved sign that says "Eat pussy, wash dishes." that he just kisses like.
Have you ever found anything on a plate, like a piece of jewelry, something?
No.
Piece of jewelry.
You know what? People stick their gum to the plate, and that's
and
my
don't
biggest
do that.
pet
To
peeve.
you, that's
like the that's the
the
worst.
part. That's the
That's
part.
where
It's
he
nice to
flips
see that
out.
you
That's
have
when he gets
fucking
really
boundaries.
pissed.
He comes out to the main restaurant. Who the fuck?
Hozinga!
Who puts gum on a plate?
And then it was your girlfriend, like, I did it. I'm like, what?
There's just one thing that snaps him.
Are
Fucking
there
gum.
situations where you do what Brent does? This fucking
Yeah, you have to do that. Jesus.
I keep it up while I'm at work.
Oh, you
Well, they
asshole.
make you keep it up
Yeah.
while
When do
you're
you,
at
when,
work.
when do you put it down? When do you let your hair down?
Normally all the time. It was just a little too knotted up right now to wear
Yeah.
down.
And
What's
do you
your-
think you're
I
going to
just
cut your
came from
hair?
work.
Do you think it's coming? You're going to cut your hair off? Or, I mean, 'cause
Have you
every
ever-
time I see you, you always have your hair up. So it's like you
Oh.
don't even like your hair anymore.
Oh, I wore it down when the Halloween. Remember I was.
I have a question. Why do you hate your hair so much?
Hi, welcome to Catty Questions with Red Band.
It's the Brent Band's newest podcast. Why do you got to cut your hair?
You must really hate yourself and your hair if you keep it up all the time. What's
You know,
going on with
it's
that?
like such pretty hair, but it feels like you hate it. Like you don't even wear it. Like how beautiful it is. Okay,
You know-
settle down.
What the fuck
Anytime
is
you
that?
make fun of Brian, he tries to drown it out with sound effects.
Judd's also a filmmaker. Judd, you're a filmmaker also.
Yes,
so
yes.
you wash dishes, make movies. You're fucking
Oh,
living
yeah,
it.
of course.
What's the name of the movie that you're in? Is it Superman Bun?
It's called President's Day. It's,
Oh, the Mark Wahlberg movie?
no.
Hopefully, it's as entertaining as the holiday.
That wasn't
No,
President's Day, is it?
It's
Patriots Day.
It's really fun. It's
Fuck.
you know, like slasher films that are based on holidays, like Black Christmas, blah blah blah.
Never heard of him.
So
Tough crowd.
Black Christmas. Is that a Tyler Perry movie?
yeah, that's Medea.
Or as Chris says, light-skinned Christmas.
But it's
I mean, poor guys. Just listen, man. I have to go back to work soon. I just want to get this movie out here.
You're in a slasher.
We're like
movie?
hee haw, hee haw.
yeah, it's a comedy. It's so all these dead presidents of the United States come back to life and they hunt down the stereotypical kids.
Does it
that
take
have
place in a kitchen?
Yeah.
There's
Do
a
you
scene
play
in the kitchen.
of all the dead presidents? Who do you play? George Wash it the dishes.
Got him.
Nice.
Got him. That's quick.
You guys
Quick on the
groan.
feet.
You
yeah,
guys groan like you've heard a president wash dishes joke before.
off the top of the head, guys.
wash the dishes. Tony had that one in his pocket. Didn't
score.
think of that in a moment for us.
Tony.
Your fucking groans. I knew I hated you.
Tony.
I want next Monday's audience right now.
Tony. Andrew.
You got so pissed it was like you found a
Tony.
piece of gum under your chair.
Hello. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
Pat
talking.
Reagan.
Hello. Andrew, I keep getting poked on Facebook.
That doesn't make any sense. It's supposed to be Andrew Jackson.
Are you
Tony,
do you
he's
have
got a different sense of humor.
Andrew Poke.
It's James K. Polk.
James K. I keep getting poked on
But, yeah,
Facebook.
James K. Polk is in the movie
He's
too.
just washing dishes, reading books. Fuck it.
But
Nice.
it's good, man. Eric Myers is in it. Matthew Broussard plays the young JFK.
Who do you play?
I was almost Lincoln.
Kirk was almost Lincoln. There was a
Then I read it and said, what the fuck am I doing? Holy shit.
no,
I watched my
Man, he's
dishes
in an
and now
Oscar
I'm
movies.
fucking
He's
reading
not.
the script.
I played the jock douchebag.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
really
Wasn't
glad-
Patriots Day? Isn't it the movie you were in?
The Patriot.
The Patriot. There we go. He was
Yeah.
in The Patriot.
Mel Gibson was a dishwasher.
Just tied that
Story of
together.
an anti-Semite dishwasher.
Like I said, Pat has a different sense of humor.
What? So you okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck
You
the
know there's a
mainstream,
house somewhere
fuck
where
the
everything he
mainstream,
says is
fuck the
killing.
Oh, yeah.
mainstream, fuck the mainstream. You're all being brainwashed.
Oh my
Turn
God.
off your
Pat,
podcast
this is the least
and do
mainstream
something.
show of all time. It's not work. That doesn't work on this
No,
show.
but this is America. There's a
This
house
is America.
somewhere
This
right
is
now
like
that are just
American Idol.
loving
This is
everything he
America.
says.
Meat and potatoes, shithead. Fuck the mainstream. Fuck the mainstream. Go do something.
I don't want to turn around. I'm not going to acknowledge it.
I don't blame you. So Judd, let me ask you
something about your love life. 'Cause you're a good-looking guy. Is there any tricks or anything like that that you do in bed that you think is like your own thing, like something magical that you do, like some kind of swap?
I wash a dish.
Yeah, is that like one of your moves? The old like the
old
polisher,
dishwashing, yeah.
the flat hand polish, the squeaky clean.
No, I think I just stick to the basics.
Stick to
You
the
have a hose
basics.
that you just rinse her?
Yeah, that's my whole life is about dishes. I try to bring it into every aspect.
I've never thought about it, but I'm considering fucking getting into the dish business.
Hey, man, somebody just quit today. There's an opening.
I might do it for a little while because there seems to be a lot of comedy in there.
There's a high turnover rate.
Am I too tall to wash dishes?
Do what?
Am I too tall to wash dishes?
No. There's no height limit.
The thing that you have to load it into is how hard do you have to work on that? Is it high, low?
And is it a person or a machine you load them into? Is there someone lower than you on the totem pole?
It's a giant machine. You just lift up the
Judd,
cage.
hand me more dishes.
It's not like a guy with like a guy with like a dish rack around his neck that
He's
just
made
like walks
washing
into a
dishes
chamber
sexy.
room and they hit a button and it like.
I feel like he gets in a big sink with the dishes and just sits there and
feel like
then just drains it and it's all just clean. And he's just sitting there all naked and shit.
I feel like I had a really good set and we're focused on the dishes.
What is everybody's thing like? No
No,
riffing with me about anything.
It's because
after
you
I'm
had a
done with
good
my
set.
60 seconds.
If you have a good set, we got to talk about something else.
Yeah.
What, are we
Yeah.
going to say, hey,
You wanna
want to talk about your great set? Or you want to talk
It
about
was good.
goddamn
It was
dishes?
solid.
Yeah, maybe they do. Maybe you need to compliment them a little bit more, Kirk.
I don't think he
No,
needs
I'm
it.
just goofing.
I think he knows what he's got.
Judd Zumwalt. What kind of
looks,
name is that?
job, fuck it.
Robot.
I am Judd Zumwalt from the planet Zumwalt. I will wash your dishes.
They assigned it to me with my dishwashing.
I came on a flying
Kinda
saucer
scary. I thought
that
that
I
was
washed
real.
myself. I think I'm hilarious. I don't give a fuck about you guys. I don't need it. I know that the listeners are laughing. Okay, Judd, we're done with you.
All right, cool, man.
There he goes. Judd Zumwalt, everybody. There he goes. He's a funny guy, washing dishes. If anybody needs a dishwasher, you can find Judd on Twitter at Judd Zumwalt, JUDZUMWALT. He's also on Instagram at that. He made a point to write that in parentheses. Instagram.
Selfies.
And look out for President's Day, his movie that he was plugging.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
And he spelled his name great, right?
He's got a
Good
lot going on.
penmanship.
He's,
Great
Came out of
penmanship.
the
All
gate strong
caps.
with-
He's
All
got
caps.
movies, comedy, penmanship. He's spinning a lot of plates. You know what I mean? So stupid.
No.
He's bringing joy to the people. That's another detergent. Joy is another dish soap. Just keep it up here. You know what I mean? Right up there with the George.
Oh, let
Wash
it
the
out.
dishes. They got nothing. All right. Back to the bucket we got. Such a silly, stupid show. You guys having fun, Brent, Kirk?
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic. The drum's still close, but fucking, just good to be here. Thank you, man. Now we're talking. No, that's all right. It was just the tinnitus.
You should have said that earlier. All right, thanks. There you go.
It's all right.
It's, you know.
You got so upset at the light skin thing, I didn't want to tell you anything.
Mad about it.
Well, you know,
Go ahead. We're ready.
nothing. I mean, light skinned is valued in society as like equal with beauty, and I think that's what.
Is this a
Joel
Richard
was
Linklater
commenting
film? 6 people got that.
That was so good. They're gonna cold open SNL with it next week. That fucking bullshit. That Kate McKinnon garbage. Anyway, I mean, it just wasn't. She's even. I don't know what happened there. Anyway. Do you talk about it or not? Let's not. Let's go.
Tony, do you think that living in that studio apartment with 3 other guys affected your anger issues for later in life?
No, I don't. That was.
He was always angry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't think that affected anything. It's
All
not
right.
really anger. You didn't think it was weird that that's your favorite show, so I guess the question would really be for you. They started that show with a cold open that wasn't comedy related at all. What do you think about that?
I thought it was a bit much, even though, like, I mean, it is a left-wing show.
Yeah.
But a lot of people felt that way though. So it's one of those kind of hard calls because a lot of people are kind of feeling like this is the worst thing to happen since the U.S. since like 9/11. On the other hand, there is the other half of the country who ended up voting him in. So it's kind of hard to do that with a comedy show. So it's kind of like
more women voters voted for Trump than Hillary Clinton.
You know why? Because they love getting their pussy grabbed.
my boy Jeremiah Watkins.
Jeremiah Watkins.
Let's get our regulars up here, 2 regulars, and then we're going to go back to the bucket one last time to close the show, and then we're done. Put your hands together for your first regular. Brand new 60 seconds every single week. That's not easy. We know her. We love her. Put your hands together for the great Vanessa Johnston, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, guys. No? Okay. When I was a kid, my mom used to make me sit at home all day alone and listen to classical music. I was like, what are you trying to do, raise a villain? She succeeded. My favorite song is Beethoven's Symphony 7 in A major, part 2. Anyone else? Just me? Okay. It's really hard decorating an evil lair, making it inviting yet terrifying. I like pastels. This week's been crazy. I lost my voice from all the comments I've been writing on Facebook. Our country's so divided. We need to just stop and love each other, right? Like, yeah. This is why we aren't fucking fixed. We're like you, I guess.
Wow. Vanessa Johnston. That was very impressive.
Thank you.
Another new minute. Very funny. Funny the whole way through. And very cool stuff, too, that I think matches your style and voice. And it's one of the coolest things is, you know, getting to watch people grow into that. I mean, you guys have seen Vanessa before.
She's one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you.
She's got a good brain.
Yeah.
And she plows through it. She's good. She gets better each time.
Yeah, I mean, that's
and
all
prettier.
Definitely.
For some reason, she gets prettier each time.
What does the fox say?
Jeremiah Watkins. That's awesome. So, the villain stuff, Facebook comments, yeah, funny the whole way through. Incredible. Brent Morin.
That was
on
great.
Vanessa Johnston.
It was great, and in a minute, that was really strong, and a great ending.
We're
the audience didn't clap, so you called them out on it. It was perfect.
That was my favorite moment.
Yeah, you stayed in it the whole time. You're listening, you're reacting, you're not just going down a plan that you came in here with. You're making it its own independent thing, and that's something that it normally takes people years and years to do, but it's fun getting to watch you make quick adjustments on the fly every single week on Mondays.
What was what was that Beethoven 7 reference that you did? Like, I didn't really get that. Like, is that a Beethoven joke?
What was that country voice?
Well, the joke is that nobody else's favorite song would be that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Just prove the point of the joke.
It's comedy, Brian.
No, I didn't hear that part.
Vanessa, that moment though, where you were like, where you nobody clapped, and then you're like, "See, this is the problem why we're not uniting." That was like an honest laugh in there, and that was good.
Thanks, Pat.
Wow.
How's that for feedback, you garbage pails?
Garbage pails.
Pat and I have been going to therapy together. No, no one gets that. Okay. Okay, thank you.
There you go, another new minute from Vanessa Johnston.
And she called herself off.
Twitter and Instagram, Vanessa Johnston. You can do that.
She said, I'm done. Yeah, she was done. She goes, all right, bye.
I'm done with you guys.
our regulars are killing it. Our other regular, very fun, always, always unbelievable. She's on Streak Watch 2016 on an absolute killing spree. One of our favorite rising comedians in the world. You know her, you love her. A 21-year-old with years of experience. Allie Makovsky.
Hi. I'm not like other girls. I'm crazier. No, I was just in New York. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people talk about the difference between New York and LA. You know, people are like, the weather, the people, the transportation. The main difference that I noticed was between New York and LA is the technique that they use to wax my asshole. For example, when I'm in LA, just to like show you guys, I'll just be laying on my back, crouched up like this, and they just get in there, you know? And then when I'm in New York, I'm laying on my stomach. I'm doing most of the work, pulling my cheeks apart, and they're still getting in there. All I'm trying to say is, like, I like it both ways. I could live anywhere, you know? I didn't think that I had a type until I realized that every guy I've ever hooked up with has had a crippling energy drink addiction. They say Red Bull gives you wings, but it gives me disappointment. I'm trying to figure out a tag for the last one.
Perfect.
And I just went, okay.
Let's figure it out together.
Okay, great.
There you go. Allie Makovsky with a brand new minute. Killed. Probably one of the bigger jokes of the night, that finishing part on that one. But so is that true about the crippling
Energy drink. Yeah, every guy that I've been with, when I'm in their passenger seat, every time I open the door, there's a large amount of empty energy drinks that they have to push aside. Right. It's a trend.
You've dated a lot of monsters.
And so what'd you say?
Patty's back.
Oh.
It's back on! Hey, looks like somebody has the same sense of humor as the rest of us.
So let's find her a tag. So what is
right now?
That's my boy Tony Hinchcliffe.
I mean, I think that that's it, sort of. I mean, you could take that, figure out how to work a monster reference in there or something.
Or what did you say? Red Bull's supposed to give you
Yeah,
wings,
well,
but all it gives me is
when
crabs?
I first wrote it, I was like, Red Bull gives you wings, but it also makes you not come. Or like, Red Bull gives you wings, but it can't maintain your erection. I don't know.
Kirk, what were you just saying? What were you saying?
Red Bull gives you wings, but all it gave me was crabs, something like that.
Yeah.
Never had it, but I'm
That's
intrigued.
good. It's itchy, but it feels like you have friends.
Yeah. Can you get crabs if you wax?
Red Wing.
Yeah, but
maybe I can do a hot callback.
No, they're
with
just
that.
stronger. The crabs are stronger.
That's how you get king crabs.
Because there's nothing to hold on to. You're dealing with the crab that can't latch on.
Make them work for
Yeah,
it.
make them earn you.
Hardworking crabs.
It's a weird one.
How was New York? You did a lot of sets out there, right?
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of fun?
I had a lot of fun. The shows were great. The people were awesome, and yeah, I
What was your
enjoyed
favorite
it.
part? Did you take the subway?
I did take the subway. I visited the 9/11 hole.
The 9/11 hole?
That's what it's called.
I was just in New York this weekend too, and I didn't notice the 9/11 hole.
I thought
big
I
old
thought
hole.
they filled. Didn't they fill that?
Yeah, there's like water in it. They
Now
don't.
it's just 9 holes.
Okay.
And we're back.
Andy has a different sense of humor than the rest of us again. It changed. Wow, the 9/11 hole's hilarious.
Thanks.
Man, if you could tie that into Red Bull, you got some.
I wanted to dive in. There's like no security there. I feel like there should be more.
Are you being
security.
serious? Where are you talking about? Where do
The
you
World
think
Trade
you were?
Center, where the hole.
There's not a hole.
Yeah,
the
there's a
9/11
big hole.
memorial.
Yeah, there's a
Were you
diving
at
board
were you at
there.
the La Brea tar pits or something? What are you talking about?
Good old 9/11 hole.
Is that where they
Must have
waxed
been
your
like-
asshole?
You didn't see the 50-meter diving board?
I was, yeah.
That's the YMCA.
Oh my God, it's the 9/11
Just
hole.
do laps in there.
Just looking at a hole in Union Park.
Oh my God,
It's
never
even bigger
forget.
than I thought it would be.
Quite
it
a
was
hole.
fun. I like New York.
The 9/11 hole.
The
Where does
9/11
this-
hole.
Can you give me the cross streets of the 9/11 hole? I want to visit.
Yeah, it's off like Liberty and something else. It's like
Liberty
Liberty
and
and
Justice.
Yeah, I was
Justice.
gonna say
Yeah.
that.
What
Liberty and justice.
what if the 9/11 hole is what she called her butthole? She's like,
Yeah.
all right, you're gonna
That
need
too.
to wax the 9/11 hole real quick for me. Just get in there.
There's also no survivors.
No survivors. A lot of
Yeah.
debris. You'll never forget.
Talk about dropping a tower too.
I keep pooping. Anyone else?
Tower 7.
You should dress up as. Never mind.
What was that about to be?
What'd you say?
Who were you about to suggest she dress up as? All right, Allie.
He was about to plug our new punk band, Newfound Glory hole.
Newfound 9/11 hole. Oh boy. Sometimes I'm like up here and I'm like, oh, I'm funny, and then I just keep going and I'm like, no, I just am proving myself wrong. You know?
People love you.
No, you're
don't,
funny.
They don't immediately forget that you were funny a second ago.
You're funny. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.
Don't jump in the hole, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to be okay.
Looks like we've gotten ourselves into a real 9/11 hole here. It's really sad.
They used a box cutter to trim your asshole, something like
Okay.
Does your butthole smell like death?
And here we go. There you go. Anything else for Allie, guys? There you go.
Yeah,
Allie
you just
McCoskey.
need to
See you
punch it
next
that
week
last
with
one,
another
right?
brand new minute.
Whoa, boy, but I die. Yeah.
Let's go to the bucket one more time. Shall we? You guys ready for this?
The bucket!
You've had no energy all night. Why not keep it going?
Tourists go to New York. I want to see the 9/11 hole.
That could be a hot spot. We could just make that up.
When in
Come
New
visit
York,
on 9/11 hole here. $10 to peek at the hole.
$2 pretzels.
All right.
I want to dress up as Osama bin Laden and go to Hollywood Boulevard and try to take tourist photographs.
You
shit.
pick your nose when you're telling us this?
Is anybody going to tell Pat that Osama bin Laden died a few years ago?
Yeah, and then the joke is then the SWAT team comes in and kills me on Hollywood Boulevard
Oh.
while someone's taking a photograph with me.
You really pictured that whole thing out.
Yeah.
All right. I pulled another name out of the bucket, guys. Put your hands together for Ken Jones.
Down there.
All right, I'm going to pull another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Jihan Sabir. This is pretty impressive at this point. Very impressive. Jihan Sabir? No? All right. How about Elling Thorshine?
a lot of these were just write-ins.
I love this. Joachim Fieger? Is that him?
Yeah, that's intense.
Joachim?
Oh, shit.
Not?
What's up, y'all?
Are you
I really,
Stop it. This is not him.
You're Joachim?
yeah, I really hate. Can I just do my set now?
Is it Josh? It's not. You gotta go. You gotta get
That's not
upstairs.
him.
That was a really bad idea. You gotta
It's
go.
not him.
I tried.
There he goes. How about Chris Conatzer? This is the most ridiculous
What if that was really his
episode of
name?
this show.
Yeah. What if that was really him, though? He just kicked him off.
I'm Chris. No, I,
Danny Williams.
That seems genuine.
This is dope as fuck. shit, I'm drunk. What did I do today? I tried to watch 12 Years a Slave today. Couldn't fucking do it. Cause dude was just a slave for 12 years. That's not that bad. Like they didn't make a movie for the other guy, Always a Slave. That guy didn't get a movie. Can you imagine made a sequel, Always a Slave Part 2? Still slaving. Do I have time for another one? I don't even know.
You got 12 years. Keep going.
All right. All right.
There you go, a minute from Danny Williams. Now, if I remember correctly, your first time on the show was your first. Oh God. Oh dear Lord. Your first time on the show was last week, in which we woke you up.
I took a no-wipe sheet. A no-wipe sheet. I took a no-wipe sheet. Pulled my pants up, that's it. It's a no-wipe typically. I like to see a little proof
Guys,
of the
what are we
poop
doing
I
here?
took.
Everybody, let's get
Turned
let's
around,
for a second.
and what
All right.
I found made me take a second look. The turd was huge and smooth like a missile. Yet my butthole was spotless, clean as a whistle.
Pat, your commitment is, I mean,
Yeah, it's Daniel Day-Lewis like.
it's reaching levels of
Oh, look how mad Tony's getting.
It's so cool.
You're so mad.
It's a no-wipe shit.
You could
Deal
have
with
played
it.
this. You could have
It's
played
a
this in the
no-wipe
half an hour that I let you play pre-show every single week. But meanwhile, you're doing it while hundreds of thousands of people listen to the #1 live
It's
podcast in the
no-wipe
world.
shit.
Chances you take when you work with your creative friends. You know what I mean? Chances you
Viewership.
take when you work with risk takers. You know what I mean? It's part of the fun. It's part of that, like having Trump as president.
I like Danny's set a lot.
Yeah.
What was
right.
it?
Yeah, I also.
I like this set.
You did really good. Again, every time I see you, man, you're killing it.
I
Yeah.
think Jeremiah's allowed to go back to it, and I'm not. That's so funny. What just happened right then? Oh, by the way, I like to set. Tell your partner to stop playing music over the entire show, and then I'll get to how much we like the set. You're sitting next. He's sitting right next to you. Why not touch him on the arm like, hey, you've crossed the line. I did that. Okay. Danny Williams, one of the funniest UberX drivers in the universe. Let's get into it, Danny. That set was unbelievable. How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 4 years.
About 4
Nice.
years. You're so cool.
He
Last
is.
week you were sleeping in the back of the room, and you woke up and your opening line was, shit, I was just asleep.
Oh, that's right. You got last call last time, right?
It killed
Yeah.
so hard.
He got last call last.
And then this time you came up and you're just like, shit, I'm drunk. It's like the coolest kind of delivery.
I
feel like
know.
you can do anything, just like.
He just right into the material too.
You
I
should
like
try
that.
and always
It didn't
sleep
feel like a joke.
before you come up.
I drank a Red Bull. and
You
then-
did?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it woke me up too much. Then I drank a bunch of whiskey. I had to tone that shit down.
You had to tone down the Red Bull with some whiskey.
So you're on Red Bull and whiskey right now?
I'm just mainly on
It
whiskey.
does not seem
Mainly
like it
on
at all.
whiskey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
don't
seems like
fucking-
you're on jazz and AM radio right now.
Smooth move.
Man, I am drunk. This next tune coming up from the this is the Coasters, a little song called "Down in Mexico." Here.
And you're going to go drive UberX from here, right?
I sell wheelchairs.
You sell wheelchairs?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hey, man, don't come at me that hard. The fuck? They said UberX. I'm sorry I took what they said. The wheelchairs is better.
Well, I don't sell wheelchairs. I convince insurance companies that people need wheelchairs.
You convince me. I'll get one.
Yo, the cool as fuck. You get to like.
Yeah.
How do you convince anyone to do anything but nap?
Just say, yo.
Want a wheelchair? No.
By the time you
fine.
get to the
Okay.
point, they need a wheelchair.
Tony.
Yeah.
You just tell the insurance companies, yo, this nigga can't walk.
Dude, you got a
Wow.
good angle. Tells me something about insurance.
That seems that line would really work.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Watkins?
Doesn't it sound a little bit like you talk like a little bit like in slow motion? Like, I sell wheelchairs, man. For a living, I sell wheelchairs. Oh, man. Oh, shit,
I think tomorrow Judd quits washing dishes and
what's
starts
up,
selling
dog?
wheelchairs.
How you doing? Oh.
Danny, what is your what's your love life like?
Are you gonna pull out?
Too late.
Man,
it's already 3.
Danny, what's your love life like?
It's a lot of Tinder.
What?
A lot of Tinder. I thought he
Is
said
it a
Tinder.
lot of Tinder? Put the lotion in the bar.
I thought he said a lot of tender. I thought he was just tender.
Yeah.
Good lover.
A lot of tender love. Here, AM 1540.
How long does it take you to swipe right?
That's what I was doing for the longest time here. I shouldn't have gone with
What
the act
does
out.
the fox say?
Swipe right. Now, like, how does that Tinder thing work for you? Do you have fun with it? Any bad shit ever happen?
Everything. I went to a sex dungeon like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
You went to a sex dungeon?
Yeah, with this.
How was it?
It was a fat chick from Tinder.
Was she a big fat blonde girl?
Fat chicks in a sex dungeon?
I got beat by
Fat, beautiful Mexican.
I got beat by a 70-year-old trans woman.
You what?
I got flogged by a 70-year-old trans woman.
You should have just sold her a wheelchair. 70
Say it
years
again.
old. She didn't know what she was up against.
You got flogged by a what?
It's like a whipping, but it's really soft.
Wait, was it Boone?
Wow.
Like your voice?
Yeah.
It's like a whipping, but nice and soft.
Are you sure it was a whip and not just your hair hitting yourself?
I want to purchase the audiobook of 50 Shades of Grey with his voice on it.
Well,
Mr. Grey will see you now.
Chapter 2. 2? We've been listening to this for 3 days.
Brent Morin.
What's funny is it probably wasn't even a sex dungeon. It was just this old lady's apartment.
That dude's
Next
garage.
thing you know, I have one Red Bull, and I have to fucking start drinking to get rid of the feeling of the Red Bull. I'm shit-faced, getting all beat up. I'm like, fuck, I think I left my Uber meter on out front. I think I'm supposed to be picking up people. And then I fell asleep. And then I had a Red Bull, and then it happened again. You always, like, sort of trickle out of everything that you say, too, I've noticed. Like, at the end, it just sort of, like... You have that cool thing going on. That's, like, really
I will say you make a room have to listen.
Yeah. It's true. It's good.
That's important. That's a start.
Hey, what happened with this trans woman and the flogging?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, what was she flogging you with?
A flogger.
That's a thing? That's a thing? You guys all laugh like you know that, but
That's
I say
true.
you weren't
Nobody
washing
knows.
dishes.
Nobody knows what a flogger is. When he said it to me, I acted like I knew. I was like, oh, yeah, the flogger. The fuck is a flogger?
Have you got
A tender
flogged a
whip.
lot?
No, just that one time.
Just that?
Just that one time. It's like a whip, but like with a bunch of whips.
It's a whip with a bunch of whips.
It's like my hair. It's
Exactly.
It's very gentle, but yet.
So maybe it was your hair. Were you naked?
Nah.
You weren't naked
Nah.
for your flogging?
Nah.
Oh, then you
kept
didn't
you
even
fully-
really experience what it could have been.
No, I don't know. Like I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Like
Were you surprised when
It
you
would-
got there and knew
it
you
would
were
be-
going to be flogged?
It would be bad enough if my father knew I got flogged by a trans woman. It'd be even worse if I was buck naked while I did it. So I just took my shirt off. She was instructing me. She said, "I'm going to show you how to."
Did you just put on a leather vest at some point and call yourself Flog the Bounty Hunter?
I have the worst joke.
It's so retarded.
I have the worst joke, but I mean, what if she's like, you're like, my name's
Kunta. She's like, your name's Toby. It's a Roots joke.
I feel like I just got flogged.
It's a Roots joke.
So Danny, what was the point?
Owning
Danny
it.
is the most.
Owning it.
Danny's tired, man.
You
We
are
get
one
it.
chill motherfucker, Danny.
Hell yeah.
So let's get this straight. You're getting basically whipped by was it a man turned woman or a woman turned man? And how insulting is it to ask that question that way?
I don't know. It was like halfway in between.
Wait, what?
She was like in the middle. Like it could have been
in the middle.
She was a work in progress.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you know what a flogging is?
It could have been a guy or it could have been a lady. I don't want to.
Because we're about to find out.
Really 50-50.
Did she flog you hard or soft? That should tell you.
It was a flogging by an old person. So
Wait, she was also
I think
old?
it's best that he
yeah,
doesn't
she was like
know. I think
70 or 80.
70 or 80.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Transsexual.
Yeah.
You may have been her
between
last
70
flog.
and 80.
So it felt like an 80-year-old beating, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
How
Shit.
many individual flogs were they?
Yeah.
Oh, like you look really excited. Like about 40.
I think Danny's right by the way Pat's laughing at this. I think he's caught him on it like direct. Hey, so what's this flogging thing like? And you think she was closer to 70 or 80? Because I think I need her number.
And where's the address? Where was this dungeon?
I think it was in like Inglewood or Compton.
You don't even know where you went to get
I know
flogged?
There was a lot of planes, so it was close to the airport.
Just like big booty hoes flogging each other.
Oh no, I think they got a party tomorrow, so we could go.
It's next to the airport, so they can't hear the screams.
Somebody tape that.
Please Periscope that. Pat and Danny go flogging. Who wouldn't watch that show?
Watch that shit all
Dude, you guys got to record that. We could sell that shit immediately.
And you got to sell them some wheelchairs. You got to work
God.
it. You got to take your work there.
You say that you got flogged by an 80-year-old tranny so casually that it leads me to believe that it's not even, I mean, that was just a couple weeks ago. That seems like it's not even one of the most wild things you've ever done, Danny.
It's not.
Dude, when you're that chilled, shit happens to you. You just don't fight it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful. Good for you.
Can we stick that in there? Yeah, fuck it.
We're going to let you off the
You'll
hook
pull
in
it
a
out
little
eventually? Maybe. Oh, fuck out.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'll let you go in a little bit, Danny, but you're just so goddamn cool and interesting that I have a couple more questions. So, like, what is something that even when you were in a situation where you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this?
When I got like 8 hours of sleep.
See, his shit's reversed. That's how crazy his life is.
Yeah.
He does shit that you guys do every day, and he's like, man, I can't believe I did that shit. Fucking just brush my teeth like a human being. Gonna get back
Shit,
to
I slept
eating
8
this.
hours. Wait till I tell my friends this.
I'm gonna get back to sucking this 80-year-old's cock.
I'm so rested I could suck so much cock.
8 hours, my goodness! So many wheelchairs are about to be sold.
What do you dream? What do you dream
wait a
about? We'll
second.
let you go, but what do you dream about?
Dreams about sleep.
He's probably right. Like, dude, all I want to do is like, just.
What do I dream about? Superhuman speed.
Danny, it just hit me that all of a sudden you're getting beat by an 80-year-old tranny, and you sell wheelchairs for a living. Was this a deal gone
Wednesdays.
wrong? Was this like, did you sell like a lemon of a wheelchair to somebody, and they're like, man, this fucking wheel fell off. You're about to get flogged.
I paid a
You better
20.
come down here by the airport and get your flogging.
I just pictured really little people doing that.
I had to pay $20 to get in. Like, I think we broke even.
Were there a lot of other guys there getting flogged? Did you wait in line?
Yeah.
There was no line.
Hey, you're giving me shit? I'm just asking. What the fuck? I'm just curious.
So
about
casual.
this.
No, I walked in this place.
Suddenly, that's a bad question?
Well, no, they had a.
Turns out the wait for 80-year-old tranny floggings isn't that long, Kirk.
Well, no,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you never know in those markets.
It sounds like it's fucking
We'll check it
appealing.
out.
It's kind of boring. They had like a ton of rooms, and one room was some lady will flick your tits with a knife, and
Flick your tits?
yeah.
What'd you just say?
This lady
flick
had
your
like.
tits.
Flippy tits. That's what she does?
I
This
said.
lady had like.
Just like this the whole night?
It's with a knife.
So where are you from? Just keep flicking my tits. Okay.
There's someone out
With
there
a
that
knife?
specializes in flicking
This
tits?
is lady. She has like big Rambo knives, and she says she's really old too. Like everybody's.
Yeah.
Did you go to an old folks home?
I think so.
Did you just walk into an assisted living and they just said,
He was
"Let's
just
fuck
selling
this guy"?
wheelchairs.
The night got crazy.
You saw a lot of wheelchairs. You're like, I'm going here.
When he got there, they were all young, but he talked so slow.
That's my boy Joel Jimenez right there.
Oh, Danny, I love that. I can understand every word that you say.
Man, that sex party was
They
crazy.
probably told
Now,
him
Danny,
to
you're
slow
at
down.
work.
They probably even told him to slow down. You're talking too fast.
All right.
Wow.
So, Danny, wow.
So
Maybe-
Tinder's working out. That's what we gathered.
Yeah, turns out there's a lot of 80-year-olds on Tinder. Wow, Danny, you are cool as fuck. You're killer with your set. How long have you been on stand-up?
4 years.
How many years is that in Danny?
About 9.
I love that even you are now realizing how funny your delivery is, that you're laughing at it at the end.
I know it's stupid as fuck, but it's just how I talk. Like,
Are you?
Oh, man, you're going to work.
Yeah.
Are you around
He
December
can do an
2nd?
hour set, but it's going to take a week.
Are you around December 2nd? I'd love to have you on the Ice House in Pasadena.
yeah, I'll be around.
Oh, shit.
Look at that. You see, kids?
First ever comedian to take a wheelchair to Pasadena.
Yeah, he might make it.
But they're not going to tell you what they're going to do to you on stage.
Probably a flogging.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Williams. There you go.
Danny Williams.
Shit, always right.
Great stuff, Danny. Well, we did it. That's another episode of the world's #1 live podcast. That's Ryan J. Ebelt's drawing of tonight. Look at that. Kirk Fox, Brent Morin. We're all in it. Brian Redband. Patty
That's
Reagan
amazing.
and Jeremiah Watkins absolutely slaughtered tonight. Catch Jeremiah. Can you do a breaking news real quick? Catch Jeremiah with the goddamn Comedy Jam at Houston, and also in Houston this Saturday when he joins Kill Tony live from Houston, Texas. Jeremiah Watkins will be there already. So, one more reason if you live anywhere near Texas to go to Houston this weekend and come to the Come and Take It Comedy Festival.
Yes.
Pat Reagan's on Twitter at Patty Reagan. Jeremiah, Pat. Yep. Watch Eric.
Add Jeremiah stand up, Pat, and Joel Jimenez is at Mostly Sorry. Pat, do you have any closing words, buddy?
Fuck the mainstream.
Fuck the mainstream, but also love the mainstream because he's a writer for Eric Andre's show on Adult Swim. Is absolutely mainstream as it gets. Not. It's also available on the internet without a cable subscription, which I think is really cool. Right, Pat? Adult Swim's the only channel that does that. They give away their content on the internet because they're really smart. Joel Jimenez is on Twitter at Mostly Sorry. Kirk Fox, Brent Morin. Anything else you guys want to promote? Where are you at this weekend, Brent?
I'm in Philadelphia, the
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia Punchline.
You animals
So come on
listening in
out. It's going to be
Philadelphia.
fantastic.
Go see
Yes,
Brent
people in
this
Philly.
weekend. Kirk?
Just golfing. Just playing some golf.
Live audience, make noise one more time. We did it. That's Kill Tony. Good night. Thank you. We love you. Goodbye.